Hey, good afternoon, everyone. How are you? It's about 1 o'clock, and I'm not sure of the temperature, but it is sunny and muggy. Last night, we had a lot of thunder and a lot of lightning and some rain. Not enough rain to make a difference. We had enough rain to make it humid today. But still, I'm thankful for every drop of rain. We sure do need it. Well, it feels like it's been quite a while since I called you up. I know I've done a lot of shorts just about every day, and I've posted a lot on my community tab, but I really haven't called you up. I don't know, can't remember when the last time was. It's been busy. Now let's see. Thursday, I might have called you up Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know. Thursday, I had to drive all the way over to Frisco to the Baylor over there. That's where my orthopedic doctor is. That's about the farthest I go, is Frisco, and only because that doctor is there. I don't go to Dallas, and I don't go the other way. That's, let's see, that would be like Taylor and Terrell. I don't go out that way. The farthest that way I've been is Royce City, which is all country. In fact, a family from my church lives out there, and I said to them one time, they need to change this to Royce Country, because there's nothing city about out here. But it is beautiful out there. So yeah, Thursday was that, and my orthopedic doctor is in Frisco, like I said, in Baylor, and on the first floor there is the Dallas Cowboys workout gym, I guess, and they work with different students that are maybe they're in training for football. I'm really not sure about it because I don't follow sports, but I know that hospital, it's not really a hospital, it's a building with doctors' offices, but Baylor is the name of hospitals around here. Anyway, that building, every floor you go to when you get off of, in the hallways have all different pictures of different Dallas Cowboy football players. And I've joked around and said I've probably been on the elevator with one or two Dallas Cowboy football players, and I wouldn't even know it because I don't follow sports. And I remember when I had to first go down there, the orthopedic doctor's appointment lady, she's not a nurse, but she makes the appointments. She called me up, this was a few years back, to make the appointment, and she said, oh, you're just gonna love going to that building. That's where the Dallas Cowboys work out. They got their training center down there and all that, and you might see them in the parking garage, you might see them on the elevator, you might be able to get an autograph. I said I wouldn't know if I was standing next to one of them because I don't follow any sports. And she thought that was kind of funny. I mean, a lot of people make a big deal out of it, but it don't mean too much to me. So that was Thursday. Friday. Don't remember what I did Friday. I know I did some more yarn organizing, but I don't think I did anything very, very big Friday. Saturday morning, I went to the food pantry, and because it's coming towards the end of the month, and so some months at the end of the months is harder for me than others. That little Social Security check only stretches so far, but hey, thank God for food pantries. God owns it all. And if that's a way to provide for people, then that's the way. I've said it before that the food pantries only can give you what's been given to them. And I know people in real life that I've met at different times from going to the food pantry, and I don't go every month. I'll only go if I have a real need. But I've met people, you got to stand outside until they bring out that dolly with your boxes. So sometimes you get to talking to people if they're friendly. You know me, I'm a people person. I'll talk to the paint on the wall if no one's around. And so I've got to talk to different people, and some of them they really complain about what they're given. And all I say to them is, you have to look at it that the food pantry is giving you what's been donated to them. It's been donated to them by stores, by churches, by other organizations. They can't help it. And so some of these people that I've met that complain, you can see how disgusted they are when their name is called and the volunteers come out with the cart and they got their boxes. I'm a people watcher. I'm an observer. I'm a noticer, I guess. And I can't help but notice as soon as they wheel their cart out, these complainers will, try to start looking. And a couple times they have said, "Oh, I don't want that. Can I trade it for something else?" Well, you can't. You just can't. They already have the boxes prepared according to family size in order to keep things moving. I've mentioned before when I did a video of being outside of the food pantry or in my car, I think, heading in, something like that, how that particular food pantry before COVID, you used to go in, show your ID, they'd put you in the computer and they'd give you a number. Like if you were at the deli, they'd give you a number and you'd go sit in a chair elbow to elbow with people, and then they'd call your number and you'd get up and you'd go into the next room and you could do your grocery shopping. And they'd have things on the shelves with signs like limit. If they had bottled water, it may say limit of 4. If they had cans of soda, it may say limit of 2. Canned goods, it may say limit of 4, limit of 6. And they would always have a volunteer in there watching you, making sure that you took your limit. And I'm thankful in one way that they changed it to where things are already prepared and it keeps the line going, and you're not now I love people, but you're not elbow to elbow with people waiting for your name to be called, because it's just I think it's just safer with everything that's going around, flu, cold, whatever. It's just best this way. And so since my household is just me, now you go there once a week. No, every 2 weeks you can go to that one. And like I say, I don't go every 2 weeks. But they give you enough that they think will carry you through until your next time. Of course, it doesn't. Even for me, it doesn't, because let's see. I can tell you, they gave me a package of buns, a package of chocolate monkey bread. I've heard of monkey bread, but never chocolate monkey bread. They gave me 2 family-sized boxes of cereal. So far, that's everything that I can't eat because of the diabetes. And they gave a rotisserie chicken. They gave a can of green beans, a can of beets, and they gave a can of crushed pineapple. See, they have to, by the the FDA. And I only know this because back home I was involved with a food pantry slash clothes closet, so I know some things, and I know that they have to give you, you know, every part of the 4 food groups. So you have to get your meat, your fish, your vegetables, and on and on. So if they give you 1 can of fruit, then that's considered, you know, your fruit for your your food group. So I got a can of crushed pineapple. I got 4 bottles of bottled water, which was just in time. I needed that. And they gave a thing about this big of ground beef, uh, a package. It's a mix. You got to add water, but it's pancake or waffle mix. I really can't. Oh, they gave a roll of toilet paper, and that's all I can remember. But oh, they gave a pizza, a frozen pizza, and they did give some cheese, like slices of cheese, Land O'Lakes. Now, outside of this particular food pantry, they'll have boxes of different things. Like they had a big bin of bread, French bread, Italian bread, long loaves of bread. And then they had boxes of bags of the small avocados. And they had on the pallets, they had boxes of potatoes, just loose potatoes. I didn't get any of that. And they had 2 volunteers out there, and they were making sure they told people, take as much bread as you want, take 6 potatoes, and 2 bags of the mini avocados per family. I'm glad that they're having the volunteers be more alert now, because there's some people that I've watched that just take advantage, you know, but I don't judge them. It's not my place. They'll bring a bag, and you know, they'll fill it with their limit and go to their car and empty their bag and come back, or they'll have their kids do it. I've watched it, and all I say is, yeah, you know, is it right to do that? Because the food pantry has the limit. But on the other hand, if that food that's out there in the open isn't taken by that day, what happens to it? Does that bread get thrown away? Do the potatoes get thrown away? Do the avocados? Or do they put it in a temperature controlled place? They do have a building behind the food pantry building, and I think they have, now that was on Saturday, but I also think they do it on Thursday. So I say to myself, can they put that in a temperature controlled place until the next day of food pantry? Will it be good? I don't know. So, you know, people do what they do. So that was Saturday. That's one thing I did Saturday. The other thing was I did clean out my chicken coop fully. As you know, I try to do some cleaning in it every day when I'm outside. And then Sunday was church, and Sunday morning when church was over, a guy from church, him and his family were going to come over, and he was going to help me nail up a piece of wood. I think you've seen my yard and then the chicken yard, and in between is a makeshift gate that is just a pallet on some hinges. Well, I need to nail up a piece of wood at least halfway on that pallet, because you know, I'm keeping my little silky hen in my yard, and my Easter egger, she's decided to join the silky hen. But she flies over. And then my little rooster, which now I believe is Abner's son, because he sounds just like Abner, he flies over and he hangs out with them. But what I have to do every day is I have a baby gate, you know, like you use for babies when they start crawling and you want to keep them in one room. And I have that baby gate in front of that pallet, but it doesn't fit really well, you know. So I have to take the strap that I use to lock my pallet gate, and I gotta bring that strap through the pallet, then through the gate, the baby gate, pull it really tight and lock it. I'll tell you, it's fine if I just had to do it like in the morning, but I have to be in both yards, in and out throughout the day to change the chickens' water. In the chicken yard, I gotta undo that whole thing. I can't climb over the baby gate. I tried to do that one time while I was making a video, and I almost cracked my head. No kidding. I almost fell. I can't do that. So this is what I'm having to do now is, and so it'll be easier. And I know, oh, you say you need help to nail a piece of wood. Well, I do, because of the problem with this shoulder and arm. I can't hold up the piece of wood firmly and then nail it, you know, with my right hand, which is my dominant hand. I can't do it. I tried, and this hand has no coordination, no feeling, and the board slips and moves. And anyway, that man from church was going to come and do that. But after the service, it seemed like 95% of the church wanted to go out to eat somewhere. Not me. And so he said, well, come on out and eat with us. You know, we'll pay your way. I said, it's not that. It's, I have, you know, meat defrosted that I need to cook up, and I really like to cook my own food. I said, you go on with everyone. And he said, well, I'll send my family and have my family order my food, and I'll come real fast to your house and do that. I said, no, don't leave your family. Go on with everyone. They were going to this place called Payway, which is an Asian place. I have been probably 7 years ago. I went. My landlord's, one of his sisters and her husband had taken me. I had never been before, and they took me. So, like I said, just about the whole church was going, and I wanted him to be able to enjoy that time with his family and fellowship with everyone. And so maybe one day this week, or if not this coming Sunday, he'll be able to come help. His family doesn't live in my town, so I won't ask, you know, I would never just ask him to come just do that. And then Sunday night was church again. And then here's Monday. Here's Monday. And today I have to get onto my crocheting. I need to finish that that thing that I started at the laundromat. I think that was on Monday, a week ago today, and I did a little video of that, but I need to finish that. I want to make something else, have something special coming up tomorrow. And so I want to have this other thing done, maybe. And let's see, the rest of the week, I'm really not sure. Oh, remember when I got that free garage sale leftover stuff from Facebook Marketplace? That box? Well, I've already showed you the yarn, then I've showed you the magazines, and all the magazines that I've gone through, and then the ones that I won't use, like the sewing and quilting, I actually have in a box behind me to donate to the library. But I haven't done a video on this yet, so you get a sneak peek preview. There was some material. Now I don't know how big these are. You know, it's folded quite a bit, but this and some red. This I thought was really nice. It's a fall. Oh, this is 1 yard. There's a tag on it still. And then there seems to be quite a bit of this. Turquoise and purple or lavender. And then this one. And then this is cute with the 3 peas in a pod. I don't sew, but what I'm gonna do, I'm going to give those to my friend that grooms Monster and grooms for some other people. And my friend will be able to use these to make the little bandanas. You know, just she can cut out the bandana shape. So, and then that was it from that free box. Yeah, there was, excuse me, there was there was some there's a couple arguing. I hope he don't hit her. I think he just locked her out of the truck. I think he did. Yep. In that box was some buttons, you know, small buttons. They weren't in a container or anything. They were just scattered throughout the box. And then there was a ruler, just stuff that I would say was junk. But for free, you know, I got that yarn, lots of magazines. I still have more to look through. I've started cutting out things from the garden ones for my Sunday school class. And then this fabric, so that's not too bad for free. And what else? I think that's it. Oh, a lady from my church, the one that lives out in Royce City, we were talking about our chickens, and she said that one of her hens, now what kind was that? I don't think it's a silky. They have kids in that truck. Oh, he unlocked the door. I know she has a little bantam rooster. Well, she told me that this one particular hen has been sitting on, she don't know how many eggs, but lots of eggs. And the hen gets off on her own and goes and eats and drinks and gets right back on those eggs. And the lady from my church thinks that the eggs should start hatching around the first week of October. And she's offered me a couple babies. So I'm going to have to think of what I'm going to do if I get a couple of them. Because, you know, I lost all my other 10 to something. I see on Facebook Marketplace, I don't know why, but I see so many. You still here? Oh yeah. I see so many like little chicken huts people are putting up for sale, and I'm thinking to myself, I thought people were getting into raising chickens. Why are they selling these? And I thought, oh, if I could get one of those, you know, I could put babies and the mama in that. That would keep them all separate from the whole flock, which I've never had a problem with the other hens picking at babies. But it would, I feel like it would secure them better from whatever that was that got in and killed all my babies before. Because Tractor Supply, when they have those little chicken coops, I've showed you in a video, they are, I mean, those prices are just ridiculous. But these that I've seen on Facebook Marketplace, I saw one was $35. Of course, it was in Dallas. But I've seen others like $40 to $50 range in my area, which is not bad. You know, you get it. I may even be able to say, would you take 40 for this? Like if it was 50. I mean, they expect people to, it all depends how bad they want to get rid of it, you know? And then if I get there and the thing is nasty, I may say, would you take 20? But hopefully if I were to come across one and I had the funds, hopefully one wouldn't be so nasty that it wouldn't be worth cleaning. I don't mind if it's a little dirty. I got gloves and stuff to clean really good, and I would, because I wouldn't want any of my baby peeps to get anything. And I have a friend that has a van that I could probably, borrow just to pick that up. But, there's other things, other expenses more important than that. Oh, I have, let's see, I have a video up of some of my baby blankets. I have so many blankets that I've made. I really need to push getting them out there and selling them. And I do need to list these 3 up on my website, but at least I did a video. I got a short out, and I think a regular video, and on my community tab, saying that they're ready to be for sale. They need a new home. A baby needs them. And if anyone was interested to email me for the sizes and the prices, but I haven't got no email yet. But the word is out there. Wow, that truck pulled in really quick. I was hoping he wasn't going to clip me. So, oh, I have a Happy Mail video to do. I'll tell you who it's from because I have permission to name her and her channel in the video. It's from our sweet Sandy, Left is Right Sandy. And I meant to do the video yesterday, but I know better than to try to do much on Sundays. Sundays are so busy. But I did get that Happy Mail last week, and I'm going to do that video today. That was so nice of her. And I guess this is it. Margie should be getting her postcard this week. So Margie, if you see this, let me know if you've already gotten it, like later today, or you should get it this week, if not today. So I'm going to let you go. That couple has stopped fighting, which I'm glad. I mean, to do that in front of your kids, and then the man to lock the lady out of the truck in front of your kids. But they've stopped, and hopefully they'll make peace. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Continue to check out my community tab, because this week is going to be the information for the giveaway, and I'm only putting it there. And I will talk to you later. Remember to be kind to everybody, because somebody's having a bad day, just like that couple is. Okay, everyone, I'll talk to you later.